Hey guys, how's it going? Cripan here. So, normally I play Tavern Brawl just, a few games after the first day of launch. On the first day of launch, I play most of the day, if not all day, just because I really want to go through the full depth of each Tavern Brawl, because I think it's a game mode that it's really a lot of fun. It really does appeal to me. So, this is the first time that I actually played 2 full days of Tavern Brawl, and while some people maybe didn't enjoy that too much on stream, I know some people really want to get better at Arena and they like to watch me for that. Well, this was an exception because, well, as you guys know, if you've tried, this Tavern Brawl was truly exceptional. Not only am I going to do 2 days of streaming Tavern Brawl. I'm going to do 2 YouTube videos on this same Tavern Brawl. Today I'm going to talk about some of the lesser known classes. Yesterday I talked about like what's good, but in that first day of Tavern Brawl I didn't really get the chance to fully explore all the classes. So in some games today, I ended up playing some Druid just to see what that's like, and it really was as overpowered as you can expect it to be. There is a pretty good reason why everybody is playing Druid. It was pretty hard to lose. Actually, I don't know if I even lost anything that wasn't a Druid. So yeah, there's that. But I really tried to make some of the more obscure classes work, and I did mention in yesterday's video that Shaman is absolutely the worst one in this Tavern Brawl, where every time you cast a spell, you get a minion of that mana cost. And the reason Shaman is so bad is because a lot of the spells that Shaman has are just really cheap, and they're made up for that because of the overload. So if you want to compare like Lightning Bolt versus Dark Bomb, there's some merit to say that Lightning Bolt is better in some situations and Dark Bomb is better in other situations. Well, in this Tavern Brawl, when Lightning Bolt basically still costs you 2 mana because it's kind of a back and forth game in the general part in the first stage, yeah, you don't really get credited a creature for that overloaded mana crystal. So, yes, you can play it on turn 1, but would you? No. In fact, most of the games kind of take a while to get started. They usually start on turn 2 or 3, or if they start on turn 1, you're basically going to lose anyway. So a card like Lightning Bolt doesn't really work too well. It screws up your next turn where you can't play a bigger spell if you have it, and, well, it only costs 1 mana, which is actually a liability in this case because you're going to get a 1-drop creature instead of Dark Bomb producing a 2-drop creature. So that's kind of, in a nutshell, why Shaman is bad. Really, really bad in this Tavern Brawl, because a lot of their spells cost a low amount of mana. They're under budgeted for the mana cost, which is normally good, but in this Tavern Brawl is bad. In this Tavern Brawl, a card like Crush you'd often want to play for the full 7 mana deliberately, for example. And the overload kind of screws your next turn, so your opponent knows you're not going to be able to play much next turn and can take advantage of that and can basically totally destroy you. Not only that, but Shaman just has some very, very poor spells also on the cheap end. I know some people like the Totemic Might and all that kind of stuff, but there's spells like that. There's some 0 mana cost spells. There's like 1 cost spells that basically do nothing. So all in all, it's kind of terrible across the board, and you can't even really make a deck that's full of spells with Shaman, as most of the other classes can. Druid, Mage, Priest being probably the strongest 3 in this set, can just have a deck of 30 spells. In fact, out of those 3 classes, the only card that isn't a spell that you quite often see is the Northshire Cleric and Priest. Because you have to run all the heal cards, you can usually use it as some kind of draw power, and it doesn't use up much. So it's just a 1 mana card. You can kind of get the board started. In some cases, actually pretty good. But yeah, nobody has any creatures, so you can take advantage of this, and I really try to make Shaman work, and I kind of did make it work. This deck, I think, had like a 30 to 40% win rate. That's good, I think. And the reason I think so is because I never once faced against another Shaman. So, I mean, they're not there. If they were anything decent at all, people would be trying and playing it, but they're not. The only saving grace is Ancestor's Call. And Ancestor's Call really works because you can get a lot of tempo. You can fill up, instead of putting really crap spells in your deck, you can actually use really good creatures in your deck. And It's not only that, but all the best decks, all the decks people are playing these days in Tavern Brawl are full spell decks, so it doesn't really benefit your opponent at all. And because it's like really such a big win condition, you can just mulligan 4 creatures and Ancestor's Call, because if you get Ancestor's Call and a creature with it, well, you're just going to win the game. And that's pretty nice to do. It also makes cards very useful that otherwise are maybe a little bit meh, like, Ancestral Spirit is pretty good, but if you always just get junk creatures from the Tavern Brawl theme, well, it's not going to work too well. But if you put creatures deliberately in your deck to use Ancestor's Call, and you Ancestral Spirit those, it's kind of like magnifying up your strengths. So what creatures did I use? I used Kel'Thuzad because Kel'Thuzad is a really cool combo with the Reincarnate, as you guys might know. Even though it kills Kel'Thuzad, Kel'Thuzad revives another Kel'Thuzad at the end of the turn. And if you have Kel'Thuzad, Ancestral Spirit, and then Reincarnate, you're going to have 2 Kel'Thuzads on the board, and 2 Kel'Thuzads are going to res the Kel'Thuzad that died twice. So you're going to have 4 Kel'Thuzads at the end of the turn. And when you have 4 Kel'Thuzads, well, that's pretty easy to win games. Also, I found Trogzor was a pretty good card. The main issue with Trogzor is the 6 health. If you're behind on the board enough, you kind of just lose him, so that's a little bit rough, but still probably the best choice in this, because if your opponent can't remove him, it's just a constant stream of Trogs. And, cards like Reincarnate can interact pretty well with them. If they get low on health, it's basically like a heal. If they get silenced, you can do that. Yeah, so it kind of works. And the last one, of course, Malygos. You have Malygos because your deck is full of really, really crappy low drop spells, and that's kind of the weakness of Shaman, but with Malygos, that's kind of a strength because you can, do a crazy tempo turn to, take back the board completely or kill your opponent. So there is some really fun stuff. And of course, the main thing, whenever you beat your opponent with Shaman, it just feels so good. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed my little Shaman run. Hope you guys enjoyed the games coming. Hope you guys enjoyed Tavern Brawl. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I can kill both of these, which I'm still dead. I'm on 10 cards, so I have to coin. And I have to tap into Shadow Flame. Got it. One second, I'm doing a sick play right now.
The light protects
me. Well played.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead to just Druid combo. God, that's so fucking retarded. Okay, 1 second, that's good. I got Ancestral's Call, so let's just drop everything and hope to get a creature. We got Malygos and another Ancestor's Call. Okay. No, we can win this, guys. We can win this. We've done it before. No. Priest is as OP. Yeah, I think it's not, just based on the number of druids I've been facing. I think Priest is pretty good, but it's not very good against Druid. And I think that's a really important factor that you might be forgetting. Just spamming Totem. Yeah, but you don't want to be doing that. You just want to spam your Static Strike. You just want to spam your Static Strike. Nah, your character is really OP. You don't need it. Yeah. Okay, we'll get Malygos here. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty good card. Let's see here, though.
I wonder. I can see.
Okay. It's good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, Shaman is really bad. And right now on day 2, everyone's playing good decks. Like, no one's playing. It's the same guy. Fine, if I go second with a good hand, I'll keep it. Okay, I went second. Maybe we can get a good hand. Don't want Wind Fury. Ancestral Spirit's good, but I want that later. Feral Spirit's okay, but... Actually, I don't know what I want. Oh, it's decent. Really? That's pretty interesting. Let's see me. Yeah, quite a lot of them. Oh. Oh, that's pretty good. Wild Growth again. What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me.
I am ready.
+1. You got 2 +1s at this point. Alright, we gotta try here. -10. That's the worst fucking 4-drop. And 4-drops are pretty fucking good.
Well played.
Okay. Alright, so we're at like -6 right now, because target dummy's good.
Feel the power.
Okay, -1 for him. Whatever, most 1-drops suck.
Bring me steel. You are finished. Job done.
Okay. We have an 11 damage Earth Shock. I've never had that before.
Nature will rise against you.
Does he have double Savage Roar or something? He might have a Recycle, but that's okay. Recycle.
Show them no mercy.
What? Nerfed. This crap barely does anything now. -1. 7 damage with that. Okay.
The end is coming. Sorry. I knew it. It's time.
Okay, so, like, he got maybe a bit lucky in his creatures, but getting Summoning Portal on 4 mana and Doomsayer off 2 mana when we're only 5 turns in the game is like -1,000,000 points. Like, you cannot get that unlucky, right? +1. Whatever. Whatever. Alright. Do we actually have a chance to win this game? It's like ridiculously bad RNG game. Nice objective observation, thank you. I'm a scientist, guys, don't worry. Oh, rip.
No, it didn't rip yet.
You should portal beforehand because you're gonna rip.
Okay.
Like when you're beside him.
So if I make a portal, if I rip, portal will still
What
be there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so busy. They look very much like they
Time waits for no one. For Blackwood!
We have lethal right now.
One shot, one kill.
Damn. There goes lethal. Oh. Oh! Oh my god, I won a game! I won a game! As Shaman against the Legends Druid! We got Doomsayer in this game. We got fucking Summoning Portal in this game. We won this game.